Hello all. Right, you've seen the sold out sticker posters going up for the comedy night, and it is sold out. Well, from the moment I saw this young man down as the host for the evening, again I've been texting him, emailing him, knocking on his door, and I finally got Mr. Come here, Ceri. Mr. Ceri Bevan to join me and his daughter, Bronwen. Bronwen, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yes, we'll have a chat to you in a minute. Right. On the hill for a little bit of a chat about vintage tractors, Built Carnival, and the comedy night coming up tomorrow night. So stay tuned. Micah, don't feel nervous, do you?
I'm nervous about this more than the comedy night.
Oh, fair enough. Join you in a minute. Right, back again. As I said, I've got Mr. Ceri Bevan with me. How are you, Ceri?
Yes, all good.
So, for those that don't know, tell us a bit about yourself, Ceri. Where were you born and how long have you lived in Mid Wales?
Well, I've lived in Mid Wales all my life. I was born in Brecon.
Yes.
And I lived my early days living on a farm in Trecastle. And unfortunately, my dad was killed when I was very young in an accident on the farm.
Yeah.
And Mum moved back to a little village just outside Built called Irwood to be near her parents.
Okay.
So I've sort of grown up in the Built area from about 2 years old.
Because we were saying, you told me earlier on as you were walking up here that you spent many a happiest summer up on top of Garth Hill listening to Jumbo Jet pilots, is that right?
My friend Tim Gitto is my good friend, and as kids, we used to terrorise Oaklands on our BMXs, and we'd walk up Garth Hill regular, and Tim used to be into his radio scanning, and we'd...
BMXs, so you could have been in the Olympics if it had brought it out quicker, didn't it?
But we used to sit up against the trig point on Garth Hill and listen to the planes going over, see where they were going, and
Happy days.
Happy days, very happy.
And it's interesting, you've probably heard of many stories about the old firing range.
Yeah.
Yes, and the home guard used to come up here and train up here.
Yeah, well.
But you're the first I've heard about. I'm going to listen to the Jumbo Jet pilots as they flew over.
Yeah, Tim was big into always been big into his radio scanning. He was a radio amateur, and I think he still is, yeah.
Yeah, well, I suppose when you met you by my house down in Built there, you were mentioning your trade as an engineer.
Yeah.
So could we have a little bit of a chat about that, your profession?
Yeah, well, I left school.
Yeah.
And got an apprenticeship with Midland Shire's farmers in Llandrinda then. 4-year apprenticeship, proper jobs, real work for real people. And so did a proper apprenticeship and trained as a mechanic in agricultural and horticultural engineering. And I was there for about 15 years. And then I moved to become a manager, similar sort of company, but in Brecon.
Yeah.
So I moved down there then.
And this is what you do in the present day now, yeah?
I'm still in the industry, apart from a break of about a year helping my friend who was a landscaper.
Okay.
For a change, but apart from that, I've been in ag and horti engineering all my life, yeah.
So this, I know just from your Facebook, Ceri, page, not that I've been stalking you, it's okay.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
No, but you got a bit, obviously, marries up and dovetails up with the interest of vintage cars and tractors.
Yeah, always had an interest in the old stuff. Yeah, one of the best things I've done in a long time. A year or so before lockdown, I joined Built Heritage Club as well.
Okay, yes,
which,
fantastic.
Fantastic, absolutely one of the most interesting things I've done. So that's good. And I'm also chairman of Three Cocks Vintage Society. We have a big steam rally every August down in Boatside Farm near Hay-on-Wye. So it's our 40th rally next year if COVID allows.
COVID, of course it will, yeah.
So
let's be positive about it, Ceri.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're hoping to do a lot of new things for the 40th, which is includes some steam ploughing, which won't have been seen around this area. So yeah, I do love my my old kit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And have you got a favourite bit of vintage kit that you enjoy?
Well, I can never afford it, but steam is the thing. I think
everybody seems to have a passion for steam.
Yeah, steam traction engines, and not that I'm big into trains, but I do love watching steam trains. And
and your favourite children has to be the railway children, then, yeah.
Oh,
favourite film, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's I do enjoy the vintage, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's nice to keep it alive, and of course the big thing now is people like these tractor road runs, and they raise a lot of money for charity.
Yes, I've seen a lot of that.
And the Raider Vintage Club are very big into their road runs and do a fabulous job of them, with good variety, and really, really good they are. Fair play.
Yeah. Yep, back on hill again, and Gary's been touching base about his love for vintage and vintage rallies, but I suppose with lockdown coming, sort of easing our way out of it, more than that, events happening all over the place, we now have, Gary, and we'll get Bilth Carnival to look forward to.
Yeah, hopefully
I know it's away in the summer months there, but how important will it be to have the Bilth Carnival back on the Grove here?
Oh, it'll be a fantastic event, fair play, and everyone involved does such a good job. It is a great day out for the family. It's important to bring everybody together after what we've been through. So yeah, it'll be should be a good one and a big one.
I would expect so. I think the town have missed it, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the last few years it's been on. It's been very positive, and you know, a lot of people have attended. So
there's so much. The carnival, a community carnival, was so much part of our lives and in our memories and stuff, isn't it?
I can remember as a kid, you know, always big day out was Bilth Carnival, and Mum would take me up to see it, and we'd be, you know, it'd be packed on Bill Street. It'd be fantastic. See all the floats and different businesses would have
yes,
floats, and really was great day.
And in fairness to Rachel Hughes and that committee,
yeah,
they work
very hard.
They work tirelessly throughout the year.
It's one of those things, Jungle. Unless you're involved in something like that, you do not realise how much work. It's not a couple of weeks before, it is an ongoing thing. I know through the vintage, you know, you just don't stop 12 months of the year raising money and organising things, you know. There's a heck of a lot of work, and you've got to take your hats off to them. Fair play.
Yes, they really are such a positive community group that just want to get it back.
Exactly.
So lots of other generations can enjoy Bilth Carnival, you know.
Yeah.
So, Gary.
Now, you did say there's a free bar up here.
Yeah, there is a free bar, but we just got to go. We'll find you in a minute. Yeah. So we were talking about the carnival, right? And then you have a phone call from Rachel Hughes, the chair of Bilth Carnival, asking you to do what, Kate? Tell me.
Well, it all started at the comedy night. Was it 2019? Was it the comedy night?
Yeah.
The last one, and one of the comedians hadn't turned up, and the two Rachels, Rachel Hughes, Rachel Pontin, know that I like to go and watch a lot of comedy, and I've always said I'd like to have a go once if the opportunity arose. And out of the blue, Rachel Pontin comes up to me when we're sat in the show, and she says, the one comedian hasn't turned up. Is there any chance that you could do something? I thought, flipping out, it's a bit short notice. But as it happened, he turned up. But I think they got to know then that I would quite like to have a go. And so, yeah, when the call came from Rachel Hughes and said, would you like to compare the comedy night and do a little bit of stand-up? It was a chance to.
You answered your town's call.
Yeah, it's it'll probably be my one and only. I'll keep the car running out the back just in case I need a quick.
What does it say on the poster? You are.
Yeah, the 98th funniest person in Bilth, which I think is right, but nobody else would do it.
Get that up a bit by the end of the evening, Jerry.
But nobody else would do it.
So, how much are you looking forward to this event, then, Kerry, the comedy night?
Well, I'm I must be honest, I'm very nervous already, and that's the truth. I do suffer with nerves, serious. But yeah, I really am. I just hope that everybody enjoys it, and I will do my very best. There's two fabulous comedians coming anyway, so you know, between us, we'll do our best to entertain.
I'm sure you'll have the joint rocking. I can't wait for it, mate. And it's just going to be another opportunity for our community to come back together and to celebrate having time together. You know?
Yeah,
and we have these events. This one's already sold out,
which is unbelievable.
Yes,
unbelievable.
yes.
Perhaps we'll have to do a second night.
Yes.
And there is a tour. There is some talk of a tour of Bilth.
Is it?
Yeah, taking in all the events of Bilth over the next 2 years. So yeah.
Well, we look forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back on. I mean, as you know, I'm back on the hill talking to Ceri Bevan, but I'm also delighted to be joined by Bronwen.
Hiya.
Hiya, Bronwen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I got to say, you are the youngest guest on the hill to date.
Oh, really?
Yes. As we were walking up, something that caught my interest when you were talking about is that you go to Mid-Palace Youth Theatre. Is that correct?
Yep.
And how much do you enjoy that?
Oh, I really do enjoy it. You get lots of these different activities, like to do with acting, and yeah, and it's really fun when we get to sometimes even like split into groups and perform in front of some of the other MIPTers, we call them.
The Memphis, yeah?
Yeah.
So you enjoy. How often do you meet, Bronwen?
Well, just before the pandemic, we met every Tuesday, about 4:30 till 6 o'clock. So yeah, but COVID, we haven't been able to see each other much, although a group of us did get together in about late August, and we did a performance to some of the parents about the man Tom Sean Catty. So yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was
You
really
say you
fun.
had a bit of frustration. A lot of people that were in performing arts and stuff, when COVID and the lockdowns came in, it stopped us from doing stuff. Was that quite frustrating for you?
Yeah, because we didn't get to see each other again, and it was just really frustrating that we couldn't like perform in front of other people. And we were meant to perform Rumpelstiltskin to the parents, while COVID put paid to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really annoying.
But
really.
the great news is we got, look who's up. Your dad's back on stage tomorrow night in the Strand Hall.
I would love to visit him, but sorry, I think he's going to have a practice run with me before he goes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've seen it. I've actually seen him in the. I won't tell that, but he is quite funny, actually, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
So, just to finish up, then, Bronwen, if anyone wanted to join Mid-Palace Youth Theatre, what is the age group?
Well, the age group, there's two. Well, the one I go to is like between 9 and 14, and then I don't know much about the other one, but there's one in London for some older
age
in
group.
their late
Okay.
teens and stuff.
So you would encourage everybody to have a go at it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have a chat a bit more with your dad on top. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I think you've sold Mid-Palace Youth Theatre brilliantly.
Thank you.
See you soon. Ta-ra now. Bye. Right, Ceri, as we get to the top of Garth Hill, yeah? You're looking for the bar, aren't you?
Yeah. Can't see it.
That's will be a bar in the Strand Hall tonight, but it's bring your own drink, isn't it? Sorry.
Oh, that's no good.
So, as we to the drink point, yeah, and Ceri and Bronwen, where's Bronwen?
She's on the way.
She's on the way behind us now. I want to thank you very, very much, and I'm going to wish you all the very best, and Bronwen, with your future career with Mid-Palace Youth Theatre.
Thank you.
But Ceri, all the best tonight, mate.
Thank
I
you.
know you're a bit nervous,
Yeah, thank you very much.
but you're going to be marvellous, darling. You know,
Starting in Bilth, and then obviously the next one will be the O2.
O2,
Yeah,
yeah.
O2. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ceri. It's been a pleasure talking
Nice to speak to you, John.
to you. See you all soon. Ta-ra.
Bye.